strikeouts to just 6 walks. Man, he has been very good in his year plus in the major leagues at throwing strikes. We'll face the dangerous Shohei Ohtani, the reigning MVP, and off we go at 10:21 Eastern Time here tonight. 3-hour and 6-minute delay officially, but we have baseball on a late Saturday night, and it's quickly 0-2 on Shohei.
Yeah, he does not mess around. I was not really good after 2 hours plus rain delay, and he's young enough to be able to handle this, because this delay throws you off your routine. You're sitting around, maybe playing cards, watching video, and he has come out doing the thing he does best, throwing strikes right away.
Here's an 0-2, and Ohtani reaches out to stay alive. 0 for 4 yesterday with a couple of strikeouts. The Dodgers offense has been great as of late. 10 hits or more in 7 of their last 9 games, but they won last night with just 4 hits in a 2-1 victory. Ohtani fouls it back.
There's that splitter that keeps getting a little bit better for Spencer, and his ability to throw this pitch and manipulate. You see the action moving away from left-handers. He's going to have that slider working, a lot of chase after the slider, and low breaking balls. He gives up virtually no hits on it.
Another 0-2 pitch, and a curveball misses. That splitter you were talking about, John, opponents hitting just 120 against that splitter. His slider opponents are hitting just 114. His 2 excellent strikeout pitches so far for Schwellenbach, who comes home with a 1-2, and Ohtani ropes it into center field to get things started.
Now that's what Ohtani does best. 95+ miles an hour fastball, and he got one, and probably didn't get it inside as much as he would have liked there. With the breaking ball that he possesses, he throws this ball and it comes center, and the only good news for Spencer is the ball stayed in the park. But look for the second time he faces Ohtani, if he gets into that situation, to make the necessary adjustment. That's what I was talking about, being a young pitcher who thinks his way through the game.
Shohei Ohtani, first pitch swinging, cranks one out to center. Harris back near the wall. Shohei Ohtani knocks one out to give the Dodgers the lead once more.
He's just that good. He knows that there's going to be a first pitch around the zone. He looks for a pitch, and this is a breaking ball. And he's kind of an all shucks type hitter. It doesn't
hit 54 a year ago, and just like that, the Dodgers regain the lead. His second home run of the week. 2 miles an hour off his bat, 107 off of Ohtani's.
Yeah, you see the breaking ball just kind of rolls right there, and I told you, the hitter will tell you everything you need to know as a pitcher, and that reaction says that ball was hit a long way, and then the pitcher only hopes that there's a possibility that his center fielder could time it. Top of the lineup is so deadly for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani, a breaking ball out to center for his 8th of the year. The Dodgers add one more on the Hernandez RBI. Hernandez throwing the seeds, Mr. Seeds. It's 3-1.
Rain delay. What have you thought of Roki Sasaki?
I think he's been great. I think that obviously the pitch count's up a little bit, but I think his fastball is really playing. I like the command of it. He's able to kind of sprinkle in his breaking ball, his split, but the fastball command I think is really good tonight.
Shohei Ohtani, single and a home run. Dave, we've seen that. When can fans realistically expect to see him pitch again?
Well, he threw a 35-pitch bullpen today. Hopefully at some point in time we're going to start getting him to face some hitters and do some simulated games, start throwing some sliders. So I mean, I think if you just look at the natural progression, he's still, you know, a couple months away.
All right, 3-hour rain delay. What did you do to entertain yourself?
I watched a little basketball, did some scouting, watched a little bit of baseball, and just try to keep the guys loose. I actually got my neck cracked and just kind of went around the clubhouse and had a little fun with the guys, kept them loose.
Dave, thanks a lot.
Season plus live audio for all 30 teams, no blackouts. So 2 up and 2 down to the 4th, but here comes Ohtani, a good hands play sponsored by Allstate, back in the 3rd.
Got one middle and just launched it to the deepest part of the park. Ohtani is in a league of his own.
A one-of-a-kind season last year for the reigning and unanimous NL MVP.
And again, it's an unrealistic conversation to have, but if you just let Ohtani do one of the two things he's capable of, he's going to set the standard in each area. That's how good he is. To do both and to do it at a level where, of course, staying healthy is almost impossible today with the way that guys are being trained to throw a baseball. But man, oh man, I don't think anybody expect this consistency offensively.
And a 3-for-3 night for Shohei Ohtani. 3 trips in the first 4 innings, and he's already aboard for the 3rd time.
I mean, last year he was a man on a mission. Of course, no thought of pitching, out all year, so all he had to do was concentrate on hitting, and what he did, he set a standard no one's seen it forever. And tonight he's 3 for 3. He started off so bad, if you remember back in the day when they signed him to the contract with the Angels, there was talk, I think it had to be in his contract, time coming back on this Dodgers bullpen if the starters eat up more innings.
Pulled down the line past a diving Riley. It's a fair ball. Ohtani's into 3rd, and that carom is going to allow Ohtani to score. Betts is into second base. It's 4-1 Los Angeles. Five hits and 3 runs combined between Ohtani and Betts so far tonight.
Well, a breaking ball again, middle, and you could put a repeat on some of the mistakes that this young great pitcher has made tonight against a great hitting team that does not swing and miss much. And that's a recipe for disaster, and it's all happened really at the top of the lineup.
Shohei Ohtani will take ball 1 to start the 6th inning. Ohtani and Betts have been huge so far tonight, combining for 5 hits, and have hit a bunch of rockets off Braves pitching so far. Ohtani 3 for 3 with a solo home run back in the 3rd, his 2nd since coming off paternity leave. He and his wife Mamiko just celebrated the birth of a baby girl a couple of weeks back. He'll take a strike from Bummer, who's into his 3rd inning of work at a 1-2-3 fifth. Good pitch by Bummer at the bottom of the zone. 2-2.
This is the advanced version of Ohtani. Early on, he would have swung pretty feverly at some of those pitches and tried to hit it to the moon, and now he's content, understands he only needs 1, and if you make a mistake, see ya.
Wow, he got frozen. Aaron Bummer comes back from a 2-0 count to strike out Ohtani on 3 pitches he watched in the zone.
Confused Ohtani with fastballs, thought for sure you'd see the breaking ball there, and he's vulnerable, but not very. Of course, the big thing's going to be Juan Soto, right? How's Judge going to do without Juan Soto? How's Juan Soto going to do in a new team? And well, Judge hasn't missed a beat. He's been unbelievable, and you know Soto's going to get hot. He was hearing it for a while, and the last couple games he's more like himself. But whenever that mega contract and mega deal, you're going to have expectations beyond what are capable for any great player.
3-hit night for Shohei Ohtani. 10 times in his major league career is at a 4-hit game, including that magical 6-for-6 effort in the 50-50 club clinching game against Miami last year. 3 home runs and 10 RBIs in that legendary performance.
10 RBIs.
Unreal. He and Aaron Judge got to square off in the postseason in the World Series last year, and 2 names that are going to be at the forefront of the World Baseball Classic next year as well.
Yeah. How about May 31st?
Those 2 teams will square off. We'll have it right here. You'll be there for that matchup. Yankees,
once they lost Soto,
See the major league debut of the South Korean. Ohtani with a 3-hit night, including a home run and a walk. 3 runs. Called strike 3, and the team with the best record in baseball tacks on another win. It's their 7th in a row, a 10-3 final, and Roki Sasaki has his first major league victory in his first season coming over from Japan. His countryman hit a home run, part of a dominant performance from the top of the Dodger order. And after a 3-hour and 6-minute delay, a 3-hour and 5-minute Major League Baseball game tonight ends at 1:26 in the morning. We'll wrap things up from Atlanta on the other side. The Dodgers with their 23rd victory of the season.
That's it.
We're up. We got more coming.